Why is Luigi pregnant? You know, we're about to find out.
It's a strange time.
She's pretty. What about Coco Melon? No. Coco Melon's evil. Coco Melon is evil. Absolutely not. Okay, the unbelievable lore of pregnant gay Luigi. Bad Art History by Frankie Faye. She is beautiful. I'm curious now. I'm so curious. My morbid curiosity has gotten the best of us, chat. We're gonna watch this, and we're gonna love it.
It's a strange time to be named Luigi, especially if you're fat, gay, and dating your brother. Since the dawn of the internet...
Oh my god! We're 7 seconds in! We're 7 seconds in! Oh my god.
Especially if you're fat, it's a strange time to be named Luigi. Especially if you're fat, gay, and dating your brother. Since the dawn of the internet, Luigi, unlike Mario, has consistently been the target of the weirdest fetish art ever made. Whether he's 9 months pregnant, target of the weirdest fetish
Preggy werewolf Luigi in labor. Oh my god.
art ever made. Whether he's 9 months pregnant, inflated, or passionately making out with his own brother, Luigi fan art is so bizarre that pundits have even accused it of attacking family values. But how did politicians find out about Super Mario incest in the first place? Why?
Super Mario incest. Oh my god, he's been turned into a furry.
Is DeviantArt obsessed with corrupting Luigi specifically?
Poor
And how
Luigi.
is his downfall linked to the housing crisis of 2008? This is the unbelievable sequence of events that got Luigi pregnant.
Excuse me?
This is bad art
Bad
history.
art history. Oh, he's throwing it back though. Get it, Luigi.
Like most things gay and weird, our story begins in the 90s with a company called Dick City Animation. But before we bust that one open, in case you've never seen this, pregnant, inflated, gay Luigi is a subgenre of fetish art that's been floating around the internet for at least 15 years. And while it's easy to look at something like this and assume that it's nothing more than DeviantArt weirdness, as soon as you try to figure out where any of it came from, nothing makes sense. Why was almost all of it a one-time thing for the artists who made it? Irony alone does not explain this, but I think I figured out what happened. In the mid-2000s, 3 events would unfold in rapid succession and ruin Luigi's life. First, in 2005...
Luigi deserves better. Me at the zoo about this video. Oh man, look at that. That's a throwback. Look at I remember when YouTube used to look like that. Oh my god. Wow. That is a throwback. Wow.
In rapid succession and ruin Luigi's life. First, in 2005, some jabroni goes to the zoo and uploads a video of it to a new website called YouTube. Then, in 2006, a British kids channel begins airing reruns of a Mario cartoon so famously ass that it broke thousands of young minds. And in 2007, VHS tapes of this show would make their way into the hands of the infamous YouTube poop community. But we're missing something.
My god. That unlocked a memory for me I didn't know I still had. Oh my god. Holy cow. Chat, do you feel old yet? Do you feel old yet?
of the infamous YouTube poop community. But we're missing something. There's only one character in existence who could have reasonably gotten Luigi pregnant. A character conspicuously absent from an obscure educational game from 1993. Mario is missing. Strap in for the most batshit crazy art history lesson of your life.
I'm ready. I am ready.
In 1985, Super Mario Bros. Came out for the NES and changed the entertainment landscape forever. And I'm sure this is familiar to you. But to kids in the 80s, this was the equivalent of landing on the moon. So
it really was.
Super Mario's success that a few short years and sequels later.
Wow, look at all those. Look at all those.
So meteoric was Super Mario's success that a few short years.
Super Mario 2, Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario Bros. 3. You know, I had this, the yellow one here. I had it. I don't think I still do, but I had this one. Super Mario Land, Super Mario World, Super Mario Land, and 6 golden coins. Mario is missing. CD-ROM Deluxe. Oh my god, I feel so old. I feel so old.
And sequels later. It had inspired multiple shows, live action and animated.
Oh my god, I remember the live action!
It's worth remembering that during the 80s and 90s, cartoons made for the sole purpose of pushing action figures were becoming a fixture of children's entertainment, which, in case you ever wondered, is why they all have that look. But the Super Mario marketing department wasn't merely content traumatizing thousands of Gen X kids.
Oh my god, I remember this! I unironically watched it as a kid. It was pretty awful. It was not good. Oh my goodness.
Marketing department wasn't merely content traumatizing thousands of Gen X kids with 2 overweight Italians in front of a green screen. So they quickly got to work with more experimental types of spin-offs.
Right.
And one of the earliest staples of hardcore PC gaming.
Now this I don't remember.
For the MS-DOS in January 1993.
Oh my god,
Mario is Missing
MS-DOS.
was a truly subversive point-and-click adventure game.
I never
in which
played
you play
this.
as Luigi, who must rescue Mario from Bowser's clutches and foil Bowser's plan to buy enough hairdryers to melt all the ice of Antarctica. But the plot of the game is irrelevant because its true legacy came in the form of one drawing. This unintentionally blood-curdling image of Luigi kind of just standing there and making a terrifying face. And this was the beginning of the end for Luigi fan art, for reasons you'll understand very shortly. The next summer, following the smash hit of Mario is Missing, a game would come out for the now infamous CDI console extension. A game so
wow. Mushroom Kingdom.
Come out for the now infamous CDI console extension. A game so absolutely ass, with cutscenes so poorly acted and animated that the development team was firing staff halfway through production for making assets that were simply too ugly. The resulting monstrosity, Hotel Mario, became a cult classic for how visually offensive it was that it would come back into the fold 14 years later in the form of YouTube poops. And if you don't know what a YouTube poop is, you were way too young to be watching this. Get off my channel.
She makes a fair point. She makes a fair point. Exactly.
And if you don't know what a YouTube poop is, you were way too young to be watching this. Get off my channel. But before we get there, you may be asking yourself, Frankie, this is all very educational, but at what point does Luigi get pregnant?
That's what I want to know.
In addition to the growing collection of janky Luigi images generated by these games was a spin-off TV series called Super Mario World, produced by a now shuttered studio called The Incredible World of Dick. This show, much like Hotel Mario,
must have been some good dick if it was incredible all over the world.
called The Incredible World of Dick. This show, much like Hotel Mario and Mario is Missing, was pretty charmingly bad. And it was quite the blinker you'll miss it phenomenon because it only ran for 3 months in 1991.
Wow,
but its
that's
greatest
it?
contribution, cementing it in shitpost history, was its final episode,
Right.
Mama Luigi.
Mama
The plot is pretty cut and dry.
Luigi.
Luigi recounts how he found Yoshi as a baby and decided to take care of him.
Okay,
referring
that
to
makes
himself
sense.
Like
As
this.
Mama, yeah.
I'll teach you to mess with my new little buddy Yoshi.
Mama Luigi. Mama Luigi.
Cool it, caterpillar breath. I'm not your mama.
Caterpillar
Mama
breath?
Luigi?
How dare you talk to my boy Yoshi like this? You know what? Luigi deserves to be drawn pregnant. Caterpillar breath. How dare you? How dare you talk about my boy Yoshi like that? Luigi deserves it.
Caterpillar breath. I'm not your mama. Mama Luigi.
YouTube poops, the intellectual backbone of visual media.
Oh my
The
god.
stuff that so profoundly cooked my brain as a kid that I grew up to make videos about this. But what are they and why do they matter? By definition, a YouTube poop is not just a video that sucks.
Yep.
It's a type of mashup made of pre-existing media that gained enormous traction in 2006. The availability of home computers, the
kinda like
monstrous
brain rot,
popularity
in a
of
way.
Windows XP, and the prevalence of an editing software you may have heard of called Windows Movie Maker meant that just about
God,
anyone
the
could slam
throwback.
together clips from
Yeah.
games and shows, raise the volume to something known as ear rape, slap 300 rainbow filters onto it, and call it a day. These incoherent, seemingly random edits were a perfect fit for the 2000s era of explosive, random humor and took off almost immediately. And some of the most popular sources of media for this genre were Hotel Mario, Mario is Missing,
Makes
and of
sense,
course,
yeah.
Super Mario
Super
World.
Mario World, yeah.
Do drugs, you go to hell.
Just say no. Why did he just say you go to hell if you do drugs? How to traumatize children with their favorite character, Mario. And he was the VA for Mario. That's wild. What?
Super Mario World.
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
Between 2006
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. That is a sentence. Oh my god. Can I have cheeseburger? Chat, can I have cheeseburger? I want cheeseburger.
and somewhere around 2012, you couldn't throw a stone in any direction without hitting spaghetti, Luigi,
Pesky plumber.
the sky had a baby,
The sky had a Pokemon from my cereal box.
and notably, Mama Luigi.
Mama
Luigi
Luigi.
to you, Mario.
But the metaphorical water most likely broke in 2008 when YouTuber Tippin' Man uploaded the legendary poop. Mama Luigi gets pregnant and dies. And the timing
Oh my god, what a title! Oh my god. That is an insane title.
The legendary poop. Mama Luigi gets pregnant and dies. And the timing is no coincidence. Smack in the middle of the YouTube poop golden age, in 2009, this Luigi pregnancy fan art was gifted to the world. Created by DeviantArt Mpreg furry fetish artist Big Wolf,
That speaks for itself. Mpreg furry artist. And you know they're making big money today. you know they're making oodles of money. The fucking what? Mpreg. Do you guys not know what Mpreg is? Male pregnancy, basically. I know what it means.
the world. Created by DeviantArt Mpreg furry fetish artist Big Wolf, which is a sentence I defy you to tell me has existed before this. This palette-swapped Luigi was a cultural synthesis. Numerous fetish artists, likely inspired by some of the darker themes of these Mario poops, threw their hats into the ring with their own renditions of Luigi bearing a child, gaining dangerous amounts of weight, and so forth. And for what it's worth, YouTube poops touched on a variety of grave subject matter, including assault, pregnancy, unwanted fatherhood, death, and so on. But we're not even close to done with this yet, because there are two majorly confounding factors that we haven't even talked about yet: the recession and gay rights. Let's start with the gay stuff. To briefly return to where this all started, in the 90s, there was a massive development in the fan art space. In 1998, when I was 0 and therefore could not intervene, two bloggers going by the pseudonyms Talia Johnson and Texas Ranger coined the term Mpreg, or at least its earliest known use.
It's been around that long? Oh my god. I did not know that. The Male Pregnancy Emporium. I did not know that term's been around that long. Oh my god. Just how long have you been getting men pregnant? None of your business.
This Ranger coined the term Mpreg, or at least its earliest known use online. While male pregnancy is by no means a recent literary invention, the rise of fanfic sites like fanfiction.net and AO3,
yep, AO3,
allowed untold numbers of devoted fans to publish literally anything they could think of. And while this is a separate, larger phenomenon of its own, the slow but unstoppable tide of anime and manga in the English-speaking world coincided perfectly with fangirl antics. And before long,
that's true.
By the mid-2000s, otaku culture was in full swing. Anime
Yes, it
and
was.
video game fans of all kinds wrote fanfics about their favorite male characters
There's Mario
making
and
out,
Sonic.
getting
Oh
pregnant.
my god! Oh my god! That got intense so fast! Oh my god!
All kinds wrote fanfics about their favorite male characters making out, getting pregnant, being forced to shower together at Sonic Fighting Academy. You get the point. Pregnant dudes, in fact, are such a staple of fangirl culture that there's an entire genre of alternate universe fiction called the Omegaverse.
Yep.
The crux of it is like there's
I knew where she was going with this. The Omegaverse. Yep.
genre of alternate universe fiction called the Omegaverse. The crux of it.
Wait, let me read that for you, chat. Hold on. Reproductive systems in the Omegaverse. Male genitals. An alpha has male genitals. A beta has male genitals. An omega can sometimes have both, I guess. Alphas and betas don't have a uterus. And then the female ones. Yep. You've forbidden knowledge. I used to write fanfic, okay? I know what I'm talking about.
And gals who desperately need to get pregnant, and then there's like these other guys, and they get those guys pregnant. Anyway, I know it sounds crazy, but they literally did this in Fairly Odd Parents. They had an hour-long special where Cosmo gets pregnant.
Oh my god, I remember that. Only the male fairies could get pregnant in the Fairly Odd Parents universe. Oh my god. I remember that episode. Will you ever share? No. No.
Fairly Odd Parents. They had an hour-long special where Cosmo gets pregnant and gives birth to a baby.
The baby just kicked. I think that means it's coming.
It's worth noting that these gay pairings of characters that were usually not
oh my god,
actually
Sonic
gay
and
were
Shadow.
largely done for the novelty and the taboo factor. Not necessarily because everyone back in 2004 was especially impassioned about gay marriage. And because many of these fics were expressly written to be smut, there was also a great deal of incest. In fact, I remember when Orin High School Host Club was popping when I was like 11.
And they would ship the twins.
Memes, the twincest memes, the two twins. Does anybody remember what that is? Shipping siblings together because it was Les Smexy Yowie was relatively popular. And though Super Mario as a franchise never had the type of fangirl following that, say, Legend of Zelda did, there were nevertheless trailblazing DeviantArt users that would stop at nothing to make sure Mario got Luigi pregnant. Mario Bros. Yowie Fan 12 was actually...
Oh my god. Inuyasha X Shishomaru. Yeah. Mario Bros. Yowie Fan 12 digital artist. Oh my god, it's Mario as Miku. Wait, that's actually that's kind of cute. I like that. It's probably the tamest thing in this video so far.
Such a major influence on Super Mario incest that her artwork from 2011, mind you, still comes up in relevant Google searches today.
What? I'm gonna have to search this later.
2011, mind you, still comes up in relevant Google searches today.
Naruto and Sasuke art,
there was
yes.
a noticeable decline in the volume of pregnant Luigi art, which I believe coincides with the death of YouTube poop culture. As YouTube developed its corporate identity and sought to make itself more palatable to advertisers, its early, rough-around-the-edges era faded into irrelevance. And the fact was, in the early 2010s, calling things gay did not really hit the same. The topic of gay rights and gay equality was about to explode into the mainstream political discourse. And gay fan art that was once considered a gag had taken on a degree of post-ironic sincerity. Which is to say, even though there was no political appetite for incest, drawing Mario and Luigi locking lips was now seen as more completely universally funny than it possibly was offensive, but not by everyone. This joke fan art of Mario and Luigi making out, which funny enough actually did come from the YouTube poop era, randomly resurfaced in 2019 in the form of a hoax tweet by an account.
I was gonna say that's not really their account, but that is funny. They tried. I think I remember this. I want to say I remember this, and so many people fell for it because it looked like the real Nintendo of America account. 2019, yeah, okay, yeah, I remember this. I do remember this.
We resurfaced in 2019 in the form of a hoax tweet by an account pretending to be Nintendo of America. The account, which misspelled the word Nintendo, tweeted the gay Mario incest image with the caption, "Happy #Pride Month. Our staff is filled with people of all sexualities, so we love supporting that." And even though anyone with eyes could see that this wasn't their real account, British conservative commentator Sebastian Gorka felt the degree of wokeness on display was so off the charts, he fired back.
He fell for it?
Nintendo of America. So, Nintendo America is promoting incest now?
Come on. How blind can you be? I can't believe how many people fell for this. It's crazy.
Now, also, I want to be clear. Gorka is a human being. People fall for things all the time. Just recently, I saw a tweet about a totally bogus lost media game from like South Sudan.
Dick, the fantastic adventures of Sex Dick. Excuse me? Anyone else play this game growing up? Excuse me?
Dan called The Adventures of Sexdick, and I uncritically just believed it was true. I just thought this was a particularly funny interpretation of that tweet. And now that we covered shitty educational games, janky cartoons, YouTube poops, and super incest brothers, I say
fuck you, Shock. How dare you? How dare you use that against me? You're fired.
Craziest part for last. I have a theory about the 2008 recession and Luigi inflation and thickness that is so genuinely insane that I only teased it in the intro because I did not actually want to lead with it. But I think there's potentially a little something there, so please,
I'm ready.
hear me out.
Hit me with
As you may
it.
remember, the recession began in the tail end of 2007 and was over by the summer of 2009. Recession pop, as it's retroactively been called, was characterized by optimism, loudness, and excess. And following in this theme of general excess, common wisdom tells us that in times of financial or resource hardship, men tend to prefer a more voluptuous female figure because it suggests biological fitness. But in order not to go off speculation alone, I found contemporaneous
Does the
articles from
recession
2008
make my butt look big? These recessionary times tend to bring out our food cravings for cheap and high-calorie comfort food. There are donut buying incentives at Dunkin' Donuts. McDonald's was recently promoting 2 triple cheeseburgers for $3. Oh my god. They were so much more affordable then. And the demands for spam has put the manufacturer, Hormel, into production overdrive. Campbell's and the nation's soup makers are expecting a spike in sales as budget shopping kicks in. Can I still get that deal, please? Right?
and 2010, suggesting that attitudes in the
Recession Made You More Beautiful by Robin Nixon. It is too soon to know the toll the last few years of economic turmoil has taken on the American psyche. But with people remaining unemployed for unprecedented amounts of time, as the most recent job report announced, and more than 1 million households lost, we know it can't be good. Fortunately, researchers have already studied previous periods of hardships in America. We decided to get in touch and see what their findings predict for us today. The good news is we may be able to put on a few pounds.
US during the recession and after were shifting in the direction of thickness. Studies from 2013 and 20...
I got a sickness for the thickness. Resource security impacts men's female breast size preferences.
2020 also positively state
Physical attraction measured through a body figure scale in an age of changing body ideals.
that in times of hardship, men tend to prefer a curvier body. This also lines up, potentially as a coincidence, with a more bottom-heavy, ample beauty standard throughout the...
What is that? What is that? Excuse me? What the fuck is that?
Potentially as a coincidence with a more bottom-heavy, ample beauty standard throughout the 2010s. Now, I'm not saying this is causative, or that it is the sole reason for the spate of Luigi weight gain and inflation art in the 2010s. However, I could not help but notice the intersection of loud, excessive, bombastic early 2010s humor of the rise of the thick movement and Luigi art that looks like this. And as for this artwork,
god! I didn't know Luigi was that caked up. Damn! Damn!
Rise of the thick movement and Luigi art that looks like this. And as for this artwork, by the way, though this image was fleetingly a meme in 20...
Luigi is packing in more ways than one. Oh my goodness.
2019, it's actually legitimate fetish art made by artist Lou the Pyro. The fetish in question...
Inflation. Yeah.
This is just my game theory. There is, as you can imagine, zero research into this topic. I just really needed to tell you that I made this observation during the research. And this leaves us with merely one loose end. Why Luigi? This question does not have a single answer, but the simplest explanation is that Luigi is portrayed as the younger, taller, slimmer, timid counterpart to his older brother.
Right.
Put simply, he's kind of adorable. And if DeviantArt specializes in nothing else, it's taking a character you find wholesome and corrupting him in a way that sends you to therapy for the rest of your life. In fact, one of the...
You know, she's right, though. She's right.
you find wholesome and corrupting him in a way
It's
that sends you to
accurate.
therapy
It
for the
is.
rest of your
It
life. In
is.
fact, one of the more well-known examples of sexy Luigi corruption art that you have most likely seen is this image of a muscle-bound Luigi made by an unknown artist in 2015.
That's
Though something
terrifying.
about this feels distinctly like joke fetish art. Fetish art is fetish art.
It
This
is.
illustration, known by its moniker, That's How It
That's how it is on this bitch of an earth. What? What does that mean? That's how it is on this bitch of an earth.
Fetish art is fetish art. This illustration, known by its moniker, That's How It Is on This Bitch of an Earth, fully subverts Luigi's character by depicting him as stoic and powerful.
It
Though
does.
The
It's like
original drawing did not actually
it's like a
include any
180.
text. The version that was widely circulated in 2015 in the form of this picture of a blanket gained such notoriety that even Shadman, an artist with a reputation for being horrendously edgy and offensive, made raving rabbits.
I've seen this one. I have seen this one. I've never seen the Luigi one, but I have seen the Raving Rabbits one. Yeah. I've seen that one.
Horrendously edgy and offensive. Made raving rabbits fan art of this. And if you were curious where the quote came from, amazingly, it is not actually just an edgy meme. It originates from the 1953 play Waiting
Oh,
for
it's
Godot,
from a
as authored by
play?
Samuel Beckett.
Interesting. That's how it is on this bitch of an earth. Samuel Beckett, Waiting for Godot. Huh. I would have never guessed that. It's from a play.
Came from. Amazingly, it is not actually just an edgy meme. It originates from the 1953 play Waiting for Godot, as authored by Samuel Beckett. Freaky Luigi art continues to surface on Twitter, DeviantArt,
As
and
it
the
will.
usual suspects. But it seems that his intense affair with inflation and the miracle of life is over, at least for now.
For now.
YouTube poofs are still being made, but they are nowhere near the cultural force that they used to be. And
Yeah.
this doesn't really have to do with the video, but I need you to know that while working on the Luigi video, I was incapacitated for a week with back pain. Luigi and back pain. I genuinely could not come up with more insane timing for a joke if I tried. That's how it is on this bitch.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Bad art history. This video was made possible by scum cells like you. Thank you. Please consider joining the Patreon for uncensored cuts and blooper reels that are getting longer every video, I promise. A game so absolutely ass with fucking read this next line, I can't. Oh my god. Tweeted the game Mario incest image. It's making me laugh too much. Imagine being offended by this. Actually, I can imagine one person. Loki, my dad. He would be majorly offended. You would say this is disgusting. Why is this getting me so bad? Bro,
Her laughing is gonna get me
I
laughing.
never break character like this. I never go crazy like this. But the gay Mario incest image. Did you know that I don't tell my family about YouTube? I just tell them I'm a video editor?
Oh, that was certainly a rabbit hole. Oh my god. That was interesting. YouTube just what is that? Oh my gosh, she has another video about Mpreg. No. Oh, I mean, don't fall down the rabbit hole. Stop. What the fuck? Oh, that was certainly, interesting. Wow. I think I'm traumatized. How about you, chat? Is that your video there? Yes. It's the live stream. Yeah. I don't know why it recommends my own live stream to me, but yeah, I'm right there. I won't sleep tonight. Are you gonna have dreams about pregnant Luigi? You gonna have dreams about pregnant Luigi? I hope not. Or where's Mpreg? That was certainly a rabbit hole. Oh my goodness. That was wild. I mean, it's a really well put together video. It is. As cursed as it is very well put together.